The Bold and the Beautiful. Bill Spencer and Katie Logan's unexpected reunion. A marriage of love, power, or custody. The Luna crisis forces Beatty back together in a battle that could change everything. 1. The shockwave that changed everything. Luna Nozawa's assault and the Spencer fallout. When The Bold and the Beautiful introduced Luna Nozawa as the bright, talented intern with a romantic streak, no one expected her story to implode into one of the most disturbing and divisive plot lines in recent years. What began as an innocent flirtation between Luna and Will Spencer spiraled into chaos when Luna, allegedly under the influence of a spiked drink, assaulted him during a jealous rage. Now, with Luna pregnant and the paternity test confirming Will as the father, the Spencer and Logan families find themselves in a complex moral, emotional, and legal situation. The incident didn't just destroy Luna's budding career, it reignited long-dormant flames between Bill Spencer and Katie Logan, who are determined to protect their son and unborn grandchild at any cost. Bill, never one to sit quietly when family is threatened, has declared war. In his words, Luna is not going to raise this child, not after what she did to my son. Katie, more cautious but equally fierce, has backed him publicly and privately, setting the stage for one of the most explosive custody battles B&B has ever seen. But as the dust settles, fans are asking one question louder than any other. Is this fight for custody also paving the way for a long-awaited Beatty reunion? 2. Katie Logan's dilemma. Trust, trauma, and the ghost of Brooke Logan. Katie Logan has experienced significant heartbreak, particularly in relation to Bill Spencer. Their history reads like a tragic love song that never stops repeating. Passion, betrayal, forgiveness, relapse. Time and again, Bill swore she was his forever, and time and again, he wound up in Brooke Logan's arms. The infamous birthday party exposure, when Taylor Hayes revealed Bill's affair with Brooke, was a turning point. That betrayal shattered Katie's faith in both her husband and her sister. Years later, she's still paying the emotional cost. Every time Bill looks at her with those intense eyes and says he's changed, she remembers how easily those same words once came before another round of heartbreak. Yet, even now, in the midst of this family crisis, something unspoken lingers between them. Katie's heart hasn't forgotten what it felt like to be loved by Bill, to see the ruthless mogul soften only for her. Their bond is deep and scarred, but undeniably alive. And now, with Will hurting, that old connection is flickering back to life. But Katie's guard is high. She's not falling for Bill's charm this time, not unless he proves that he's not the same man who betrayed her. 3. Bill Spencer's redemption arc. A father's rage and a lover's resolve. For all his bravado and bluster, Bill Spencer has always had one weakness, his family. This time, though, the situation is different. This dispute isn't a business deal or a romantic pursuit. It's about justice for his son, and in his mind, justice means full custody of Will's unborn child. Bill's anger toward Luna Nozawa has been volcanic. He has referred to her as a predator and pledged to ensure that she stays at least a mile away from the baby. His lawyers are already assembling a case that paints Luna as unfit and her family as complicit. But beneath the fury, there's something else driving him. Guilt. Bill has always prided himself on protecting his children, yet this time he couldn't prevent his son's trauma. That helplessness is eating at him, and it's pushing him closer to Katie, the one person who knows how to calm his storm. Spoilers tease that Bill will soon bare his soul to Katie, admitting his failures and promising to change. Fans are skeptical. After all, Bill has said that before, but this time the stakes are higher. If he wants his family back, he has to prove he can stay loyal, stable, and worthy of Katie's trust. 4. The custody case that could reshape Los Angeles. In typical B&B fashion, the custody battle is transforming into a political, emotional, and legal drama that involves half of Los Angeles. Bill and Katie are determined to gain custody of the baby, not for fame or fortune, but to protect the child from Luna and her family's chaos. But they're not the only ones with something to fight for. The opposing side has power too. Lee Finnegan, Luna's grandmother, is already furious at the Spencers for demonizing her granddaughter. As a respected doctor and matriarch, she'll use her influence to defend Luna's parental rights. Papi Nozawa, Luna's mother, sees this baby as her daughter's redemption and possibly a financial lifeline. Her past with Bill complicates everything. Could she use that history against him in court? John Finn Finnegan, Luna's uncle, is torn between his medical ethics and family loyalty. Sheila Carter, the eternal wild card, is rumored to insert herself into the situation, possibly exploiting it to manipulate both Bill and Finn for her own ends. For Katie and Bill, the case isn't just about their grandchild. It's about demonstrating their ability to maintain stability and unity in their relationship. At that point, a new development emerges. The possibility of a marriage based on convenience. 5. The marriage proposal, strategy, or second chance. Imagine the shock when Katie learns that Bill's high-powered attorney believes their odds of winning custody would skyrocket if they were a married couple. A stable, loving household, grandparents united under one roof, paints the perfect picture for the judge. Katie's initial reaction? Outrage. She refuses to let Bill manipulate her heart again, not even for strategy. But when she realized how much it could strengthen their case for Will and the baby, she started to consider it. The result wouldn't be a marriage of passion, not yet. It would be a legal arrangement, a move designed to show stability and family unity. Still, everyone knows what happens when two people with history share a home again. From shared breakfasts to late-night strategy sessions, sparks begin to fly. Old habits resurface. The way Bill looks at her across the room, the protective hand on her back when emotions run high, the rare moments when Katie laughs again. The flame burns slowly, yet it persists. Soap history has proven it time and time again. Fake marriages have a habit of becoming real ones. And B&B fans can already sense that if Katie lets her guard down, even a little, Bill's going to take his chance. 6. Katie's boundaries and Brooke's shadow. If there's one person who could derail this fragile truce, it's Brooke Logan. No matter how much time passes, Brooke remains the specter haunting Katie and Bill's love story. Katie has made it crystal clear, if this marriage happens, it comes with boundaries. She will not tolerate another round of Bill's waffling between her and Brooke. If he so much as glances toward Brooke for comfort, Katie's walking away for good. And this time she means it. Bill insists that he's done with Brooke, but fans know how easily old flames reignite in the bold and the beautiful universe. Brooke, for her part, claims to support Katie, but some spoiler chatter suggests she might start questioning whether Katie's feelings for Bill are clouding her judgment. If Brooke tries to help, she might end up complicating everything. Katie's challenge isn't just fighting for custody. It's deciding whether she can risk her heart again for the man who broke it more than once. 7. What lies ahead? Redemption, relapse, or renewal? The storyline the writers are crafting feels like a culmination for both Bill and Katie. Their love story was once one of B&B's most compelling. Passion, power, and pain all rolled into one. Now, years later, they're being forced to confront who they've become and whether they still belong together. Spoilers tease several key turning points in the coming weeks. Bill's emotional confession. He will tell Katie that losing her was the biggest mistake of his life, and this time he won't back it up with empty promises to Katie's test of faith. She'll demand that Bill prove his loyalty through action, not words. That means no contact with Brooke beyond family matters at a courtroom showdown. Expect explosive scenes as Bill and Katie face Luna's family in court, with shocking testimony and emotional breakdowns at a proposal with strings attached. Bill's eventual proposal may come not from romance, but from strategy, and it'll force Katie to decide whether she's willing to risk her heart again for the sake of family. The return of old flames. Don't rule out Poppy or Brooke trying to interfere, both women still. Hold emotional leverage over Bill. 8. The emotional core. Love, power, and protection. At its heart, This storyline isn't just about a custody battle or a potential remarriage. It's about two people rediscovering the meaning of love when it's been shattered by betrayal and time. For Katie, love now means boundaries and self-respect. For Bill, love means accountability and sacrifice, things he's never been successful at. If they can learn from this crisis, Beatty fans may finally get the reunion they've been waiting for. But if history repeats itself, if Bill once again lets ego or temptation win, Katie may walk away for good. 9. Conclusion. The custody case that could rebuild or ruin Beatty forever. The Luna Nozawa scandal has shaken the foundations of Los Angeles, but it's also reopened one of the most iconic love stories in the bold and the beautiful history. Bill and Katie's reunion, born from crisis, fueled by protection and complicated by love, could either mark the rebirth of a legacy couple or the final heartbreak that closes the door forever. As the custody battle heats up, one thing's certain: this battle isn't just about legal victory. It's about redemption, trust, and whether two people who've lost everything can find their way back home, together. Final thought. If Katie Logan does decide to marry Bill Spencer again, it won't just be for the courtroom or the cameras. In her heart, she will do so because she still has faith in the man he has the potential to be, the man she once loved enough to forgive the unforgivable. And if Bill truly means what he says this time, the Beatty reunion might not just be a strategy, it might be the second chance fans have been hoping for all along. Feel free to share any video requests in the comments. I'll try to make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. May God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.